Hi guys! I know it's weird seeing me here on YouTube. I know. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I'm still here. I'm still alive by the grace of God. I'm still still loving me some makeup. Yeah. But I've been out of YouTube for quite some time now. It's been a year basically since I've been out of YouTube. Yeah, so I need to like give you guys an update to why I haven't been here on YouTube. Most of you guys are friends with me on Facebook, so I guess a good bit of you would probably have known why I haven't been doing a lot. Well, I haven't done a video in a year's time, but yeah, so I guess I'll explain to you no matter what. In the beginning, I did my last video, I think was in September, and in September I ended up getting a job to work in Sando. So I decided to take it because I always was in my dad's business, and I decided this would be a really nice opportunity to work with other people now, and I was like, okay, cool. So I took the job in October, and I couldn't do videos like how I normally could have done. So I said, okay, maybe night times I would have done videos, like when I go out and do like get ready with me and stuff like that. And that's how I thought it would have been. Yeah, because most of the time when I do videos, I do it during the daytime in work, and you would see like the background and stuff, and those, that's how it became. But so I never got around doing a video when I started to work. That's how I started off. So on the 24th of November, which was a Monday, I got a call because I was in work. I was getting ready to come home. I was in transit from workplace to home, so I was on my way home, and I got a call from my sister, and she said basically, you need to come home. You know, something serious happened to my dad. I was like, okay. So I was stuck in traffic either way, and when I got a chance, I down to my house, and as I'm coming this way, ambulance is coming this way, and I'm like, no, please don't be coming to my house. I started to scream and bawl, and I remember pulling into my driveway, and I was like, no. Went in, and I would meet my dad. I would meet my dad. I ended up meeting my dad on the ground, unresponsive. He wasn't moving, and you know, you could tell he wasn't breathing. So yeah, so I remember watching him, and I was like, don't leave me. I kept telling him that, don't leave me, come back. And eventually the EMTs came, whatever, the ambulance people came, and they took over from there. And I remember sitting on the ground watching them, trying to revive him. And they put something in his mouth, I guess for him not to swallow his tongue or something. And they put him on the stretcher, and I remember my mom running. I knew I was gonna cry in this thing, you know. This is why I avoid this thing for so long. I knew. But I remember she bawling out, and she's like, don't leave him, don't leave her, don't leave her. And they took him to the stretcher. So I remember I called my friend, and I told her that, you know, he's gone. And she's like, no, rush and go and see what happened. By the time I was able to rush, that was like after, like I took her like 2 minutes after my mom called and said that he died. And after Auntie was like, let's rush to the hospital at least, because she was there by herself. So we ended up at the hospital, and I did get to see him. He was in the revival room, and I remember walking up. I was the first person there, and I remember they had him covered in the white sheet that they carried him in. And I pulled it, and I saw him, and I really knew. Reality didn't hit me then. I just thought he was lying down. Reality didn't sink in that much, but I remember bawling my eyes out. just seen him there. And I remember rubbing his head and playing with his hands because I knew his hands and we had the same. I took my father's hands basically. But it was one of the worst things I think you could deal with in life. Because I keep blaming myself because I left and I went and got another job. And I wasn't with my dad. I've always been with my dad. I've always known myself to be with my dad. I never had any other job except with my father. Even when I married, I was still there. I still lived in my parents' house. Even when I moved by my in-laws, I still saw my parents every day because I came home and I worked with my dad. And even if the weekends was a Sunday or holiday, I still came home and saw my parents. I've always been there. The only time I've known myself, I'm not going to say the only time I've known myself to think is when I was in New York. My mom came with me and my aunt brought me down, but I talked to them daily. So it was quite a blow because my father, he wasn't sick. He wasn't sick and he wasn't in a dying state. And he was so young. My dad was only 50 when he died. But in his eulogy, I could remember I was saying that God wanted him more than me because I've seen and I've heard people that they've gone through worse than that and they survived. And my dad just got this heart attack and that was it. His body wasn't ready, and I just have to say God won because like that, he was gone. He didn't suffer or anything like that. But I miss him every day. Every day I think about my dad. I don't have to see a picture. I just see my nails and I see my fingers. That's my dad. I see my legs and I miss him every day. So this is why I've been trying to avoid coming on camera. You know, dealing with my dad, it's the hardest thing in life. Losing a parent, I think it's one of the worst feelings in the world. You feel like half of you is gone. And it is true because I'm half of my dad and half of my mom. So I feel like half of me has gone. And I feel like, you know, you want to be happy and you try, but deep down you know something is missing. Deep down you know when something happened. Like my birthday came and my dad wasn't there. And I always saw my dad for my birthday. I'd always been there. My parents flew a lot. And I remember they went out a lot for my sister and my brother's birthday. But for my birthday, I never had a holiday. So they always was in the country. I've always, even when I was in New York, I celebrated it with my parents. So I always had them around. And I always tried to look up to my dad because my dad and I never had like a daughter. Like it wasn't like a typical, like, you know, daddy girl, like when you reach a certain age your father well, my dad kind of drifted away because he thought we were old enough and stuff, and that's how it was when I got my independency. But I saw him daily every day. But you know, coming down to the end now, when I started to work, I remember the two times my father and mom came for me and picked me up for work. And I remember I telling my supervisor I felt like a little child because every time I got my license, that was it. That was it. My dad was like, here, you know, you could drive now. I became his car girl. I went for his, you know, everything. Picked him up, dropped him, and that's how it was. And it started like that. And I remember when I started to work and Anton couldn't make it to pick me up, my parents did. And that, you know, it started back to bring back these memories of being a child again. That is how it felt. I would never forget the feeling because I was in the back seat. My mom and dad was there, and it just made me feel how it was when I was much younger, and it brought back those memories. And I would cherish those two. That memory I would cherish quite a bit. I wish I took out a picture one time. I really did. But I miss my father dearly. I miss everything. So, After my dad passed away and we happened to do, I had to move out because you could tell my background has changed. So I have moved, I have gotten my own apartment and stuff, and so I decided to live together. And I guess after my dad died, like a lot of deaths has happened in my family. When an aunt and closest friend came and passed away in January, a family friend of ours was a shocking death. One of my aunts, the worst one was my Mimi. She died on the 8th of May 2015, the week after Mother's Day, and she died in my arms. Yeah, that was another bringing up my dad feeling again, and that was another horrible experience again in my life, because she was my rock. She was so sweet, and she only lived for 5 years. She was 5 years and 3 months and some days before she passed away. And that's it. After that, I just wait and I come home, and that's it. I cook, and that's pretty much how my life has thing. I really don't go out that much. I stepped it off a while too, but I think so. You feel like you miss something in your life, and after Mimi passed away, it kind of reality really hit that, you know, nothing lasts forever. And I thought she would have been with me for like years. I thought she would have died when she was like about 15 or 16. I didn't think I would have only had 5 years with my child. So, you know, I consider her my child. People think I'm the crazy dog lady. I love my dogs. I love them to death. They're my everything. And they love you more than you love yourself, basically. That's how they are. They love you more than they love themselves. So I just have Lulu, and she's okay, but in the beginning she really started to miss her sister because she started smelling her and she started whimper, and that just made it even more sad for me. And you know, so yeah, other things has happened too within that time, but my dad is the beast, the main reason. And I tried doing other videos and stuff, and I just never kind of felt as zeal to it, but I got encouraged from another YouTuber here, and I decided, okay. And when I saw her came back, it was Sarah Valkaran Kuchlasing. I can't really pronounce her last name, sorry. I'll put a link down to her video. But she's the one who kind of encouraged me to come back on YouTube, and she was like, oh, we should do a video and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, let me start off with the beginning of a kind of intro video, and then maybe I will continue from there and see how it is. But yeah, I missed doing videos. I absolutely missed doing them. They were one of my favorites things, and I keep watching back of my old videos, you know, the latest one. The only one I don't watch is in the memory of my dad. I know I would bawl and cry, and yeah. But yeah, so that's it there. That's the reason why I haven't been on YouTube. That's dealing with my dad's death. That's how I feel. Yeah, so I know I really want to thank Nicole Nightingale, I think is her name. She does videos here on YouTube. When my dad passed away, she commented. It was really nice. I wanted to also thank Jessica Bell. She was a really nice one because she lost her dad that year, so she kind of like, you know, I want to thank Sarah as well. She was really nice during that time. You know, it was really surprising, and a good bit of other people commented and they were very sorry and stuff like that. So all, I'm really thankful. It just made me feel appreciative and made me feel that I'm not alone in this, and it has people there, because during this time I didn't know how it was because I've never experienced it. And but during this time, oh, Rhea, there's another one there. Try to remember on top of my head. But during this time, you know, if you need that support, you need that. And I have to thank my church a lot because they've been there quite some time. My mom's church, my church. So um it's been a wonderful, and there has been wonderful to me. Even my ex-husband Luke, he's been really wonderful to me as well. You know, my aunt just stick through everything from day in, day out, and didn't complain. You know, didn't, you know, say anything. He was really, really wonderful during this time. Um, yeah. So, but it kind of shows too, in a way, that you know who your friends are basically around this time. And so it was wonderful, and it's nice to know. So thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, Pinky Poo, god, I forgot her name. Pinky Poo something. um oh, don't kill me, I don't remember her name. Oh my word, I'm sorry. I'll put link down to her video because she does videos as well. Pinky Poo, I can't remember her real name. I have us a friend on Facebook. That's so horrible. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Yeah, but yeah, sorry. Yeah, so okay, I can't remember her name, but yeah. So yeah, so until then, next time guys, hopefully I'll be doing more videos, but this is just my intro into why I haven't been here. So yeah, so until next time guys, I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.